Welcome back to SA1MATHS. In SA1 class 10 section 3 all 4 mark questions. So 8 will be given. For each question carries 4 marks, total 32 marks. So let us see question number 21. What is the probability of getting an even number when a die is thrown once? So now create two such type of questions. First combination of two questions, this one. So first let us see what is the probability of getting even number when a die is thrown. So whenever you are facing the probability question, you have to focus on the first total outcomes. When you are throwing a die once, you will have, which means die contains 6 faces. So total outcomes are 6 out of. Now go to the question. Probability of getting even number. Probability of getting even number. How many even numbers you see in the die? 4, 2, 4, 6. These 3. So in a die, 3 even numbers you are having. So out of 6 you are having 3 even numbers. When you cancel this, you will get answer 1 by 2. Continuation of this question. Now create two such questions. You have to create your own questions likewise. So what are the total outcomes? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So from this you can frame any question. Whatever the question you frame is right only. So probability of getting odd number is right only. What is the probability of getting even prime number? That is another way of question. And what is the probability of composite numbers when a die is thrown? So likewise, any question you can prepare. Two such questions you have to prepare. Such a easy question they have given you. So next, come to the question number 22. So write the formula to find mode of a grouped data and explain the terms in it. So mode formula you have to write first, then you have to expand. So mode formula is mode. Definitely you have to learn the formulas of mode and median and their expansion also. L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Now let us see the expansion. L means lower limit of the model class. First F1 you have to take. So which means highest frequency. Frequency of the model class we will call F1. F0 means frequency of the class preceding of the model class. So immediate before that. And F2 there is another one. So F2 is frequency of the class succeeding the model class. Immediate after the model class F2 will come. Before the model class F0 comes. F1 is the model class. L is the lower limit of the mode. And height. This is the class size we define. So this is the expansion of mode. Now look at the question number 23. A box contains 3 blue, 2 white and 4 red marbles. If a marble is drawn at random from the box, what is the probability that it will be white, blue? Two questions are given. So once again I remind you, whenever you are facing the probability, you have to focus on the total outcomes. 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 4, 9. 9 total outcomes are there. Now come to the question. What is the probability of getting white when you are draw from the box randomly? So how many white balls are there? 2 white balls are there. So out of 9 you are having 2 possibilities. So 2 by 9 is your answer. Okay, cancellation does not occur. So 2 by 9 is your answer. For the second one, so what is the probability of getting blue balls? Out of 9, how many blue balls are there? 3 blue balls are there. So cancellation occurs, 3 ones, 3 threes. So your answer is 1 by 3. So that's all. Very simple question they have asked you. So 23 is completed. So go to the question number 24. State the conditions under which a quadratic equation will have. State the condition. Just you have to tell the conditions of which quadratic equation will have when two real and distinct roots. When a quadratic equation will have these two real roots and distinct roots, when the discriminant, which means b square minus 4ac greater than 0, you will have two real distinct roots. That's all. You have to write only this condition only. Come to the question number 2 in that. Two equal roots. When you have two equal roots, when the discriminant b square minus 4ac equals to 0, then you will have two equal roots. That's all. They asked you only state the conditions. When you write these two statements, that's all. Answer is right only. So maths does not require much steps or something. What they asked you, for that if you give right explanation, it is not matter of the lines. It is not matter of the pages. So maths is the matter of logic and sensible. That's all. Maths does not rely on the papers. It just rely on the logic. Look at the question number 25. Write the trigonometric ratios of sin A, sin secant A in terms of cot A. You have to so trigonometric ratios of sin A and secant A in terms of cot A you have to write. So let us think somehow in different manner. First, tan related, cot related tan, and there is a identity that secant square A minus tan square A equals to 1. So secant, we need secant square A. So let us transpose minus tan square A to other side. It becomes 1 plus tan square A. So secant square A equals to 1 plus tan square A can be written as 1 plus cot square A. So secant square A can be again written cot square A plus 1 by cot square A. So we need only secant square. Let us send the square to other side. It becomes root secant A equal to square root of cot square A plus 1 by cot square A. So when there is a root A by B, it belongs to root A by root B. So root applies to both. So you see here. So in the denominator you can see cot square A. In the sense you can write the square root of cot square A plus 1 by cot A, because the square root key will be cancelled. So cot A remains. It is the secant A we showed in terms of cot. There is another one sin. So what is the sign related to identity? That is sin square A plus cos square A equals to 1. Sin square A equals to cos square A. Transfer to other side, it becomes 1 minus cos square A. So sin square A equals to 1 minus cos square A can be written as secant square 1 by secant square A. Okay. So sin square A equals to 1 minus 1 by secant square A value. Secant square A value you can see here secant square A value. So in the sense cot square A plus 1 divided by cot square A. When you simplify this, sin square A, don't touch this one until we complete the procedure. 1 by cot square A plus 1 by cot square A becomes cot square A by 1 plus cot square A. So don't think this A plus B or B plus A, both are same. Okay, cot square A plus 1 or 1 plus cot square A, both are same. So now let us do somehow sin square A. Now let us simplify 1 plus cot square A into 1, 1 plus cot square A, 1 plus cot square A, then minus there is minus cot square A, cot square A. So by 1 plus cot square a. So cot square a cancel. So in the numerator you can find only 1. Denominator contains 1 plus cot square a. So this is the sine square a value actually. We need only sine. So sine a equals to square root of 1 by 1 plus cot square a. So this is the in terms of cot a we got to the sine and secant. Somehow always you will have confusion when you are converting the um, ratios into some other ratios, then definitely it stays as a confusion only. So you have to practice. The practice you will get perfection. Question number 26 you see, write the following formula of AP, A1, A2, A3 and so on, and the name the terms in each. You have to mention the name of the term, each term you also. Nth term formula you know very clear that an equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. You have to mention name the terms in each. What is the a1? It is the nth term or last term. Nth term or last term we can call it. And next a is the first term, n is the number of terms, term or nth term, n term. Okay, nth term. So don't get confusion from the a1. This is the last term. Okay, it's a number of terms. Okay, so next d is the common difference, and d is the common difference. It is not just a difference, common difference you have to mention. This is the nth term formula. And next one, some of the first two n terms formulas. Some of the first n terms formula is Sn equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Same terminology, only this will change. Sn means sum of the numbers, not the sum of the first. You should definitely stress this one. Sum of the first number of terms. And next n means number of terms or nth term in that given AP. Next one, a means first term only. So d means common difference. So that's all. They asked you just formulas and their expansion. So many formulas are asked in this SA1 paper. Now let us see question number 27. Look at the question number 7. In a right angle triangle, the length of the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter. Hypotenuse is given 13 centimeter. The difference of the between base and the altitude is 7 centimeter. So first let us take a right angle triangle, and hypotenuse is mentioned very clear. And the next one, the difference between the base and the altitude is 7 centimeter. So this is the altitude. Okay. So base is not given. When the base is given only we can differentiate this altitude, because difference between base and altitude is 7 centimeter. If the base is x, then altitude is x minus 7. That's all. Finally, they are asking you write the quadratic equation by using these conditions. So when it is a right angle triangle, all the sides are mentioned, are given. You go to the Pythagoras theorem. So sum of the squares of a two sides equal to hypotenuse square of the hypotenuse, which means x square plus x minus 7 whole square equals to 13 square. So let us expand this one. X square plus a minus b whole square formula, a square plus b square minus 2ab equals to 13 square value 169. So x square plus 49 minus 2 sevens 14, x equals to 169. So x square plus x square 2x square minus 14x. Okay. So plus 49 minus 169, you transpose to this side. it becomes minus 169 equals to 0. So 2x square minus 14x minus 14x. So plus 49 minus 169, it becomes minus 120 equals to 0. So you find in every term multiples of 2. So you take common 2. You take common 2. So from each term you take common 2, x square minus 7x minus 60 equals to 0. So what the 2 is doing here this side, multiplying. When it goes or transposed to other side, it divides the 0. 0 by 2 is 0. So finally they asked you quadratic equation only, not the solutions. That's all. This is your answer. You have to stop here only, because they asked you very clearly. You find the quadratic equation only using these conditions, not the solutions they asked you. Okay, not even what is the base value and what is the altitude values. They did not ask you. They asked you what is the quadratic equation. That's all. Nothing they asked you. Okay. So now let us go to the next question. Question number 28. So graph, somehow easy concept only from the polynomial. Yeah, you look at the graph. The graph is a parabola graph and it is touching at minus 4. It is touching the x-axis at minus 4 and this is value 1. So in the sense minus 4 comma 1 are the solutions of this graph. Come to the questions. Write the zeros of the polynomial. Yes, minus 1 and minus 4 and 1 are the zeros of the polynomial. Next, question number 2. Find the sum of the zeros of the polynomial. Sum of the zeros of the polynomial. These are the zeros of the polynomial. You do sum. Minus 4 plus 1 equals to minus 3. That's all. Question number 3. Find the product of the zeros of the polynomial. Product means multiplication you do. Minus 4 into 1 equals to minus 4. That's all. This is the answer. Okay, I am writing just to answer I am giving. So you have to write the product of the zeros. That's the theory part you establish your own. Question number 4. What is the shape of the graph? What is the shape of the graph? It is a parabola. Quadratic equation represents the parabola. That's all. Easiest question.